Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Amrita Kanchan and I'm working as an assistant professor in clinical psychology with All India Institute of Speech and Hearing. Today we are going to talk about behavioral issues in children with developmental disabilities and how to manage them. For most of us, this situation of lockdown is the first time we are experiencing in our life. Not only we are trapped inside our homes, but we are also experiencing fear, anxiety and tension. Also, we assume many a times that this tension, anxiety and worry is only common in us as an adult. However, we are wrong. Children do come across tension or anxiety in their life. Also, not only typically developing children, but children with developmental disability may face additional problems because of their incapacity to share their feelings and emotions. Now, they express their such type of anxiety or fear or stress in the form of behavioral issues. For example, temper tantrums, hyperactivity, restlessness, or at times abusive behaviors. As a parent, you might be observing all these behaviors in your children from quite some time since the lockdown has started. So, as a parent, we should try to understand the psychology of the student rather than being harsh with them. So, let's discuss how we can manage such type of behavioral issues in children. As a parent, you all are aware about positive reinforcement technique. That is how to reward the behavior. That whenever the child does something good, we reward that behavior, and the tendency to perform that behavior increases in the child. Now, using this fundamental, we can use this technique of differential reinforcement to manage behavioral issues in children also. The technique we are going to discuss today is the technique of differential reinforcement of alternate behavior or differential reinforcement of incompatible behavior. So what does the word differential reinforcement means? It means that we are selectively reinforcing one behavior and not reinforcing other behaviors. Now what else you have to do is note down the behaviors of the child which are creating problem for you, like hyperactivity, restlessness, temper tantrums, maybe head banging. All those behaviors, try to record those behaviors. Once you make the list, write down the alternate of these behaviors or the incompatible behavior of this. For example, the alternate behavior or incompatible behavior of hyperactivity is that whenever the child sits down. Or for temper tantrums, it is that the child is demanding the things properly. So once you have the list prepared with you with the behavioral problems and alternate behaviors or incompatible behaviors, what you have to do is you have to every time reward the incompatible behaviors. So like you want to manage the behavior of hyperactivity, because during this period the children have lot of energy with them and they are unable to use this energy by going outside. So inside the home they are very hyperactive. So how you can manage this problem is that whenever the child sits down properly, you have to reward that behavior. Now note down in a day how many times the child is performing this behavior of hyperactivity and how many times you are rewarding this incompatible behavior. That is how whenever the child sits down, you are rewarding him with an appropriate reinforcement. You can choose the reinforcements with the child like. You can choose the rewards with the child prefers. So once you have the list ready with you and you have started noting down the behaviors, you can very easily see that the behavior of hyperactivity is coming down in children. There are only two rules which you have to keep in mind whenever you are following behavior management of children. One is immediacy of the reward or the reinforcement, and other is a consistency of the behavior. That means that whenever the child is performing something good, you are rewarding it immediately. So every time the child sits properly and do some behavior, you have to reward that behavior immediately. If the passage is delayed or if the time is delayed, rewarding will not be successful. Similarly, the consistency of behavior is very important. That means if in a day the child is sitting 10 times properly, then every 10 times you have to reward the behavior so that the learning gets established properly. So if you follow the simple fundamentals of immediately rewarding the behavior and consistently rewarding the behavior, the behavioral problem of the children will be successfully managed. So this is a simple technique of differential reinforcement which you can use it at home and try to manage the problem of the child. Now besides this, we can also manage the problem of the child by using simple techniques at home. Like for example, always try to prepare your child at home that what you are going to do throughout the day today. Once this mental preparedness is there in the child, you will see that the problem is much successfully handled inside the home. So also try to engage the child in simple activities of the home, like putting the clothes in washing machine for washing, or hanging the clothes for washing, or hanging the clothes for drying, removing them after once they are dried, segregating them. These are the simple things in which you can engage the child at home. Not only that, when you are cutting vegetables, you can make the child sit with them. You can make them speak the name of the vegetables or the colors you are involved. Make them just sit in with you in kitchen, and you can see that the child is engaged. Another thing which as a parent you should keep in mind is that do not try to engage the child in longer activities. Give them small tasks. Give them the task which is achievable so that they feel happy about it. It is not necessary that you give them a task of half an hour to sit and do. Give them a task which is very small, very simple, of 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And once the child does it, you can reward him and you can allow him to play or do the task which he likes. Also, do not use TV and mobile as a means of engaging the child. You can use this TV and mobile as a way of reward. Like whenever the child does his work, you can give him mobile for 10 minutes. You can decide the time beforehand how much time you have to give, or you can give him for 5 minutes and you can use it as a form of reward. So do not use it as a form of engaging the child because it may have an excessive harmful effect on children. So till then, these are simple techniques which you can use at home. I'll again come back with some other behavioral management techniques. So till then, have a good day and try to manage your kid as effectively as possible.